So Mouton,
Awesome. Awesome. I can hear myself. And a quick check of our mics. Today we have Sid and Krusty check of our mics. Today we have Sid and Krusty check of our
What's up, everybody?
We have Sid and Krusty check of our
What's up,
mics.
the co-rookie of the year's thoughts?
I think it works. If it, could you just check the stream for me if everything sounds fine? I don't want to.
Yeah,
echo
let me
too
check
much.
it. One second.
Because I changed all the settings, so it should be good. Check, check, check. How's,
How's it going, son?
It's good,
how's it
baby.
going?
Are you ready?
We're just doing mic checks right now. Krusty, can you
Okay.
talk real quick?
Yeah, I heard both of us.
Perfect.
Okay, what I want to know is why am I a white male on your desk there?
Are you not a white guy that works at Google, Krusty?
Type ready, son.
I am not a white guy.
You're not white?
No.
Oh, I'll change it later.
All right.
I think we're ready. Let's get the game going.
No, this is an exciting one. We have the two undefeated teams going head to head in what some may say the Clash of the Titans. Maybe we can start off with some score. Yeah, let's go with some score predictions. I'm thinking it's going to be a.
I'm giving Blue Squid 26 over the Underdogs at 16. How about you?
Thinking 23 to 19 for the Underdogs. I'm going to give the Underdogs the edge here. I think they're going to win. I would like to see Squid Inc. win. Yeah, I think they're going to win. I would like to see Squid Inc. Yeah. I think Dan may just have Squid's number, but we're going to find out.
Very possible. Here, let me see if I remember all these settings correctly. I think we're ready. Let's do a quick introduction of the teams. At Squid Inc., we have Blue Squid QB, Ducks are wide receiver, and Ocho at RB. Why don't you take it away for the Underdogs, the team that you're cheering on
Yes,
for?
the Underdogs. We have CJ at quarterback, Dan wide receiver, and the nice guy Tony at running back.
The nice guy Tony,
we had a last minute change in the lineup. Portis wasn't able to make it. Fortunately, last minute he had a bit of emergency, so we have Tony stepping in. He is hungry, so we'll see how that plays into this game.
I'm really looking forward to it. The last game looks like there was a bit of drama that's making its way over to this game. Tony's asking if we're doing the following the rule from game 1. Let's see if there's any Hail Marys that happen early in this game.
I am hoping for a little bit of drama. That would be nice. Okay, let's see
baby.
here.
Let's keep the media pieces going. Oh, a sack.
Ooh, immediate sack by Ducks. CJ looking a little slow in the pocket, looking like Krusty there on that play.
Do you think he's nervous?
I think both quarterbacks may be a little nervous here. CJ already maybe showing a little bit of nerves.
He slowed down again.
That's 2 sacks, 2 plays. Ducks looking like a beast. CJ looking like maybe just a little timid. You know, going up against Doug Splits is a scary thing. So we'll see how this plays out for CJ. But
what do you think makes him a great blitzer?
Yeah, that's a great question. Yeah, I don't have a good answer for that. But we got an amazing first down from their own 2-yard line by CJ. A pass to Dan. I didn't catch the defense, but I saw Ocho blitzing, so it must have been some kind of defensive call.
Oh, a handoff. Maybe it's just a vibe, you know? It's like Wayne, you know? Like a tier 2 player with tier 1 vibes. So maybe there's some fear in playing against them.
Tony with a nice 3-yard run.
Oh, another sack.
Oh, and CJ brings them back. That's 3 sacks on this drive for Ducks already. I think whatever they do, they need to keep Ducks blitzing, regardless of the calls they make. I think Ducks just looks fantastic right now. Okay, we got a hack Steve, fake 2 blitz, hack Steve. Oh no, he's going straight back. Oh my god, that is a good pass. That looks like a touchdown to me. I don't think
Chat,
they're
is
going to get
this
there in
real?
time.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Touchdown
god,
for the
what
nice
a...
guy. I
You
heard he
know,
hasn't even eaten dinner yet. This guy doesn't need to eat.
maybe those people that work out on an empty stomach, you sometimes just do better. That was
Maybe he's
great
just
patience by
alpha.
CJ. Great patience by CJ. Ocho does gamble. I didn't see it there if it was on Ocho or Ducks, but Ocho is a gambler, so
He's a
they may have
gambler.
played some XD and made him split. One went up, one went down.
Oh shit, I
That
need
was
to
a
change
great
the
play
score.
and a great start to great momentum. I think CJ needed that.
Oh my god, I don't know how Lemnos multitask this.
Yeah, I think CJ needed that after doing only 7 completions last game. I agree. That was a great throw. Great read.
That was a great throw.
That was a great throw there by Squid, Seaton Ocho. Great catch and run by Ocho. Got Dan here at blitzing, and we know he's going to be calling a lot of plays.
This might be a score, like, there might be a lot of touchdowns in
Well,
this
that is
game.
good coverage. That's good coverage by Tony.
That
Great
is a nice
coverage.
guy. That
Squid
is
ran
the
it really
real TO.
the real TO, not the real TO.
Real. The original TO. That's what we're gonna call him.
Okay, looks like we got a fake toss down, toss up,
Nice
but
little
it looks
switch
like
by the defense.
CJ with the sack there.
It's hard to call that versus Dan in the way that they did that and CJ playing short. Remember, they're going to play a lot of trap D.
We'll
So
look out
it's
for
just not a play you want to do versus this team.
immediately running
Oh
the
my
ball
goodness.
and Tony stopping him at 1 yard. Already
That's
fourth
crazy.
down.
I haven't seen a team that's been able to stop Squids like sneaks. They were doing
I
really
agree.
good on defense.
I agree. I've said it before the game. The key to the game here is Dan is the X factor. I think he has Squid's number, and I think Squid needs to show us that he is that guy because currently he is the top dog at quarterback.
Oh, that was close.
Oh,
Some say
what a
Squid is Dan's
beautiful
son,
play
am
right
I
there.
right?
That's what I hear. That's word on the street. But Squid got the ball off, mini 90 down at Ducks. Perfect play. Dan was going in for blood, and he almost had him. That was a great play by Squid, and a great catch by Ducks. Okay, we got a fake reverse slant down for Ocho.
Oh,
Dan follows
that's
him, but it
early.
looks like it's deep, and that is early. Okay,
Who is
good.
he
It looks
throwing
like he
it
just
to?
threw it away there. I think he was just trying to throw it away. He saw that it was covered, or it was a misclick icon, one of the two.
I thought he had some space to run up on top, just get a couple yards.
Yeah, that's true. He could have ran it there as well. Good point.
Are you snacking on anything today, Krusty?
I have a coffee from about 8 hours ago. A little bit there is left. I'm just kind of sipping on
Another
that.
sneak? Guess what I'm drinking?
Great sneak by Squid there.
What are you
It's hard to
drinking?
get into second and long. So it's good to get in third and
Drinking
short.
BT, baby.
There it is. I'm gonna just say that and pretend I know what that means.
What? You don't know what BT is?
Do not.
Ah.
Ocho going straight down.
Oh, my
Oh,
terrible
there's.
camera work.
Oh,
Good catch.
that was a good
tight, though.
catch. Squid made
Heads up
this
play.
It's safe.
That's hard to cover if you're CJ because you don't know if you got to get deep, short, what's happening, and then, it happens in front of you.
Maybe
Yeah,
you
you
should. So maybe we should hide the wraiths here if possible.
Oh, did it pop up again? Oh, silly me.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. What? Why is it not... Am I bugged? I'm pressing everyone.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
sometimes it doesn't work.
Oh, there we go. I think it's fine. You can just keep it.
Let's just
Whatever.
keep it.
Okay, we got a second down.
Indeed,
Sneak
good
by
job.
Squid, and he gets the first down. He gets past Dan. It's a great sign. They're driving down the field.
The truth is, this
after that
defense with
conversion.
CJ bottom, Dan middle, and Tony top is a very good defense, especially in the red zone.
Yeah, I agree. And that was a great run there by Ocho. Hit the hole, got a couple of yards. Let's see if they can convert it. I know they abused the Krusty Krabs yesterday with a skinny post up, running back slant up. But I think they're facing maybe a tougher defense, a more complete defense here in the red zone.
Nope, some line helpers. Is that Lim out there?
Oh, nice sack by Dan.
Crucial sack by Dan.
Yeah, it looks like looks like it was covered regardless, but yeah.
That's Dirty Dan.
Dirty Diana. There it is.
Ooh,
Yes,
oh
snap.
my god.
Oh my god, Dan right
predicts
there.
that.
You cannot throw those on Dan. Dan is
Versus team, you can't do in-cutting routes. You cannot do hooks. He's going to get them.
Dan, arguably maybe the best spy coverage in the game. Like he's able to put pressure, but also spy at the same time. Really makes you guess what to do.
Really,
I think
this game
Ocho's probably. There's the field goal.
Oh,
So
field goal.
we know Squid missed.
He missed
Oh,
twice
can we see the
yesterday.
field goal?
Oh,
Is he? Oh, that's short. That's short.
is it?
He missed it. That's
Missed it?
definitely short.
That's always hard.
I think
You know, this game really comes down to we got two potential
Sure.
defensive
Oh my
MVPs.
god, it is
Dan,
short. Just like
Yep.
Lim
Dan
does.
on,
Dude, my
Dan
chat
on
is
one-
complaining about my camera. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Go ahead, Young.
yeah, so we got two defensive MVPs here, Dan versus Ducks. I mean, these two are going to probably be the top two in the running at the end of the year.
Great boost by Tony there to get the first down. He saved it to the very end. We see a lot of people doing that this season. Makes it hard to predict, and it's great just cutting the edge like that. So I think all momentum is clearly on CJ's team. This is what I was worried about. I just figured Dan was the X factor, but Tony and
Good
Oh.
icon.
very great icon by CJ. A nice catch by Dan.
Yeah, CJ getting down the field, putting pressure on him. That first touchdown really is going to put a lot of pressure on Squid. Squid really hasn't been pressured this year with his wins. A little bit of a cutback there.
Slight cutback. I think a yard cutback is kind of forgivable, or a unplanned wraith move. Change of play cutback is also acceptable, as long as they're not being called. I think that's okay.
I think with all the defenses being played, every team should be playing cutbacks. There's too many teams covering
Yeah.
the sidelines too well. Or like Hacks D.
They were
You got a
here. It
cutback.
looks like
Yeah.
Oh,
Do
nice.
you guys think, obviously Mouton got 8 sacks last game. Do you think Duxer can get more than Mouton did last game?
absolutely. He has about 5 right now.
It seems like CJ seems to be running away a lot, so I just don't know. I think he's going to be throwing it up occasionally, but he's got two of the best jump ball players in the league.
Yeah, that was definitely an early pass there by CJ.
It's bugged, Prism.
If you're CJ here, you just probably got to get something to get into field goal range. A mini 90, something like that.
Yeah, you have 2 downs here to make something happen. Oh, you should sneak it. Sneak the ball. Take the yards.
Yeah, why is he
Oh,
missing?
that's. Oh, he just passed the line too.
Oh my
Oh, no.
god.
Oh,
Is
no,
that
he
an
didn't.
in?
Oh my
god.
That was absolutely
no.
really bad by CJ.
He had all the space.
He had the field goal
CJ
range.
can do better than that.
Instead,
He's better than
Ducks
that,
stayed
man.
safe. Yeah. That was just an unfortunate mistake. Hopefully they bounce back. Amazing, not to take anything away from Ducks. Great interception. Let's see how they respond here. A lot of room for Squid. Oh, that's a touchdown. That looks like a touchdown to me.
Chad, is this real?
See?
Oh,
No, it's early.
oh, it's early.
Early.
It's early.
Great cover by
This is why
CJ.
You're
This
just
is why
like
I'm tier
Wayne,
4.
you're a gaslighter. I was excited.
I was
for a
gaslighting
second.
the gaslighting chat.
Gaslighting
Squid's
chat.
trying to take momentum here. He just wants to take some momentum back in the game. He lost it early in the game. They just got it back with that big Ducks interception. And I think this is going to be a momentum drive right here.
So much time left. There's no need to force it and try to go deep. Play your game. You're one of the top QBs this season for a reason. Oh, that's just
That's
that's very close, but nice catch by Ocho.
And
Yeah, it
that's
was
an
a
experienced. Ocho is an
little bit-
experienced blitzer, and he could catch those all day.
Some may say he's a T1.
Dan right there for another sack. We haven't seen anybody sack Squid like we're seeing Dan sack him. No one else has been able to get to him the same way.
I think Dan's doing something interesting. If you watch his blitz, he's really cutting off his roll, making Squid kind of go back. And Squid likes to get an angle on someone. Looks like we got a Hacks call, boys.
Oh, that was a nice
getting
pass.
a lot of the
Looks
balls
like-
here. I wish
like a
Squid would
nice-
throw some more balls to Nina.
Oh, there it is.
Can we get a wide receiver double skinny?
They really need points here, even if it's just a field goal. Let's see. So we got Squid with a rolling back up. Dan kind of staying on him, then blitzing, and then Dux is going to get that first down
Nice first down.
with an ultralisk.
I think what we saw in that play is what makes the CJ's team so good on defense. Is Tony stayed deep and short and then deep, and he made Squid hold on to that ball a little bit longer. And just a second or two like that, like he did, can get Dan to the QB. It didn't in that play, but that's what makes him special.
Yeah. Here we got a fake toss up, fake slant down.
Try to sneak.
Another sack by Dan. Dan is kind of putting on a clinic here. Dan and Dux, both of them. Big gains.
Dan knows where his help is. He knows where his help is on those fake toss up, toss downs. He'll stay with you. He'll sack you.
Yeah. Sin maybe at.
Oh,
Oh my God! Beautiful.
Hell of a
interception
play,
by
that
CJ.
is
Great
a
job.
quite interception. Wait,
What
sorry,
a,
I'm
what a
making
read,
some sound
what a
adjustments.
jump.
They just grab the momentum. All they need to do is have a good, stable drive and run some clock.
If they can run away with 3 points here at least, that is huge going into the half at 10-0.
Looks like an up down. CJ's got his roll
CJ
pattern bringing him right there, but he's going to run it now. He's dead set on running it. Look, setting up a block.
You know what? I like it. Take the yards. Don't
Yard
force
is a
anything.
yard.
Keep the momentum. This is what you want to do. Dux was kind of spying a little bit there, so I get it.
Great call. QB's in no man's land.
Oh my God! What
what a
a
play.
wide open pass to Dan there. Great pass by CJ. Great patience.
Oh, good block.
Nice block here by 20. That was a good block.
And not enough.
It was a up, down, up for the wide receiver and an up, down for the running back. And Squid kind of didn't know where to be on that.
It's a nice toss up. Nice run by
Good
Tony.
blocks.
Getting a lot of yards here. 8 yards on the carry. Running backs tonight looking really good with Prism's game earlier, having some impressive runs. One there by Tony.
Is he sneaking it? Yeah.
Take the yards.
first.
There's a first down for CJ. They're really milking the clock here. They need this is where time management, something that I don't have, comes into play. Milk the clock, take the points. I'd rather take a field goal and give them no time than take a touchdown and give them all the time.
What do you think is in currently Blue Squid's heads? His team's down points. There's
I
only
think,
less than 2 minutes.
Oh, nice. Another
Good
sack
sack.
there by Dux.
And a big injury. Zoom in on that man. Ducks are right there on that one. That's
I
a
think he's
that's a
got
crucial
7
play right
sacks.
there.
Yeah, 7 sacks in 1/2 so far, something like that. Very impressive.
and
I think we
long.
may see a record here.
Might see a record.
I don't know if they've been calling timeouts yet, but if I'm blue team, I'm thinking about calling timeouts here after if they catch it in bounds.
Oh. He's got his boost back.
Oh, nice run. Take the yards, and we should
I
see
think
a
you
timeout.
got to call
here.
timeout. Yeah, I would
we
call
gotta
timeout.
There it is.
Late.
There it is.
When you think about these teams, you got Squid, Duxer, and Ocho, and arguably Duxer and Ocho are 1B or 2A tier, and Squid is a solid.
That's another sack.
No,
We're at least 8
two
sacks. This is 4th down, timeout by Duxer, and it looks like the underdogs will go for the field goal. Don't remember that. Don't forget that.
Go down so we can see the field goal.
That's
There
good.
you go.
So don't forget that Blue Squid did miss the field goal, and you know the field goal is short when there's no blood under the scores for those at home watching. No blood, it'll be short.
We
Unless
have
it's
it.
a powerful kick.
Sweet.
So that's 10-0, 2-score game, 1 minute and 20 seconds. Can they get some points before the half?
Oh, I gotta edit
You
the
know,
score again.
We talked about Squid's team and their tiers and everything, and how they've got a really good team. After this play, I want to talk about the other team.
They're anticipating the hacks D here. They're doing 1 deep up, 1 deep bot. Squid gets around Dan and gets the
Good hit by CJ. He was a hard hitter last year.
That's the hit. Yeah, that was a great hit by CJ. It looks like they are anticipating the hacks D. At least they were the last play. If you saw both Wraith placements, the fake and the real. Here I'm anticipating some kind of post down 90 up. Squid loves to run those plays. Oh, never mind. Looks like he's putting it deeper.
Looks like a jump ball, maybe.
Let's see what we got here.
Go straight
I
down.
don't think they're gonna have time. They're gonna have to.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
He just ran out of bounds. Looks like he just ran out.
Tough awareness there. When you look at that CJ team, I mean, you've got a tier 1 with Dan, and then you got probably a tier 1 with Tony. Hold on, play.
Yeah, here we're going to see a post down 90 up. Just a 90 up, just a deep 90 up. It looks like a great pass. But will Tony get there?
Oh,
He
nice
misses
catch
it.
by
That's
Duxer.
Big D. Big D.
That's Duck's floor from season 2.
Ducks is they hike it off sides to get the time stop. What an amazing catch. I was actually worried there that the underdogs may have another chance. It would have been a 4th down there, and we may have seen a punt. So that was an amazing big catch by Ducks. Kind of bailed out Squid there with that catch. Tony's hunger probably playing a factor here. Oh, we got another 90 down, deep 90 down, close to field goal range, not quite there. They still need a few yards. So
Do they have timeout?
You gotta hike it off bounds.
Gotta hike it. 1 second. Oh my goodness.
Okay, has to be a jump ball. They don't have time to do anything else. We may see the
now we have the ruling. Yeah, we have the ruling here.
I don't know if we have
They
a
can
ruling.
drop 3.
I mean, the ruling is you're allowed. I guess based on the vote, you're allowed to drop 3. I don't know if we've made it an official rule, but I don't think that'll happen this game since Ducks did say he would blitz, so I'm expecting the underdogs to do the same. Okay.
There it is.
Oh, there we
2v1.
Oh, that's a 2v1. But you got Dan there, and that's probably who you want there on the team.
Oh,
Touchdown,
Ducks.
Duxer. Big D. Big D's unstoppable.
That's
Dan
Duck's
just
floor,
slowed
baby.
down. Terrible slowdown by Dan. I know it was just a mistake. He was there. He had it. He probably may have missed the mine or something. I don't know. But what a moss by Ducks right before the game. This
God
guy is
bless
just
Nina, man. That's
he's
Nina
just
right
hard
there.
carrying right now in this game. He's single-handedly keeping them in the game. This guy's just a monster. I think Prism said it best. Since a lot of the quarterbacks are locked out of their position, you can argue that Dux's was tier 1 this year, and he should have been a tier 1 player.
Absolutely.
I think he's arguably a tier 1 player, even with the quarterbacks not locking themselves out.
Yeah, we're ready to go, baby.
Okay, everyone's ready. Okay, I think you can tell them good to go.
Yeah, tell them all ready.
I think they think you asked them if they're all ready. You can tell them they can start.
Say, maybe they don't get it. CJ doesn't get it. Say, you may proceed.
There you
No, I think they got it.
there you go. All right. So
I don't think everyone's a
Squid
dumbwit here. Oh, they can't see
10,
obstacles?
10-7. 10-7. Looks like a Hacks D here.
Looks like
Hacks
it was a
called
trap
by Dan.
D into Hacks. Bounced against the wall, then drop back with it. That was nice.
9-yard sneak. What do you guys think Squid is feeling right now? Because their only points have been a Moss by Ducks. Do you think he's feeling that momentum? Oh, a nice yards for a set tackle for a loss by CJ.
Nice
Yeah,
negative
Injury
play right
yards.
there. Although that was he didn't get any yards there or anything. Maybe he lost a yard. That's a great play call on second and short because you really just don't want to be in second and medium or second and long.
There we go.
Down up wide open. Another beautiful pass by Squid. Nice catch by Ducks. Let's see what he can do. Oh, another ultra list.
Ooh.
Scary. Okay, they're driving. Squid just needs to stay composed here, and they're looking good. They have the momentum on their side right now.
You think any of the players
interception
here
by
are nervous?
CJ really hurt them.
Thoughts? There he goes.
That looks like the coffee play. Prism's coffee play. Let's. I didn't get to see the start of the route. It was a great pass. Great pass by Squid there. They're already in field goal range, so they can probably take it easy, take their time calling plays. No need to rush here.
This is when the milkman comes in.
Yeah, baby. This may be a fade route or a triple post by Dubs is what it looks like it is. Oh, and it's
Nice hook.
nice icon. Very nice icon by Squid. Reading the play. CJ dropped back there just in time.
Come on, he got it. Ooh.
Oh, that's good. That's actually a good idea to just go all the way up and try to see if you can get more yards. I wish more people did that.
Yeah.
Instead of just slamming themselves into players. It also milks time. Good on Ocho.
Yeah, absolutely.
Our
And
Brandon
it kind of takes away
Milkman.
the risk from the fumble, since if you fumble it will just go out of the bounds 50% of the time.
That is true. Nice little slant.
A slant, simple slant down. I like that. Going back to the basics. Another ultra list by
Another
the
ultra list.
Underdogs.
It feels like they're calling a lot less trap D this game than last game. Last game, CJ was really sticking to his sideline. They kind of haven't had him back there, but CJ's been playing deep. He's kind of been playing all over the field here.
Yeah.
But that's an interesting change of game plan versus a different QB.
Oh, nice little sneak.
Yeah, nice sneak. Dan followed the screen.
Well, that's what Squid's good at. He's good at reading those things.
Yeah.
Squid, I think, is the best skinny post thrower in the game right now.
Oh, an early
Ooh,
hike.
offensive. Another sneak.
Oh,
Looks
he's
like
gotta
he
be
gets-
careful.
Another ultra list. This is getting concerning.
You guys think that an ultralist will taste good? Thoughts?
Absolutely. I believe manatees would taste good. I think that whales, they said, taste great. And therefore, I think an ultralist would definitely taste good.
I think a Mutalist would taste really bad though.
Oh yeah, they spit
Oh, a
like
skinny-
random poison.
that's-
That's a
my
touchback.
God!
That's the
Oh.
nice guy right there. I
Think
thought it would
that's
have been at
funny.
least a block.
I
I
definitely
think that's-
thought that was a touchdown, but
Yeah,
Tony played it perfectly.
He faded away from it for a second. That was a
Uh-oh.
great pass by Squid, I think. But Tony, what an amazing read, amazing reaction. He just cut right to it, and huge momentum shift here for the Underdogs, courtesy of Tony there. Oh,
good
that's maybe
undercut.
a little bit of a risky pass. Dan is there to block it.
What was really interesting about that play is that Squid's the best skinny post player in the game. He switches up a lot of slants to skinny posts and all that. And the truth is, that's a momentum killer. And that may have been a nail in the coffin if CJ's able to get some more points on the board.
He throws it anyways.
Another kind of dump ball here, putting the pressure on Squid. Fourth
It's
down
fourth
here. That was a
down
quick
already.
3 and out.
Holy.
So I have a feeling we may see a punt here by the underdogs, but we'll see.
Dan's going to
maybe
make him punt. Yeah, Dan will make him punt. I'm surprised that more people don't hike it and then drop back when you go to punt. They'll just kind of punt it right off the bat. Why not just catch the ball and run back when you punt?
Yeah, I agree. Give your players a chance to get to it. Oh, it looks like they did some kind of pack C.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna run it.
He may punt it. Oh no, got him.
What a pass! How did
Great
it?
play,
Oh my
CJ.
God. Great patience. Great job
touchdown?
by Tony getting open. That is a touchdown. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
We are back to seeing a 2-score game.
That is a tilter, am I right?
That was he was just very patient. It was covered the first time, the second time, and then Tony managed to get it open, and CJ saw it for perfect pass and catch by Tony. What a turn of events! And you guys got to remember, the only points Squid Inc. has right now is that amazing jump ball catch by Ducks. So we'll see if they can get something going. I know. Wayne has commented this on the about this in the past, but it takes a lot of mental fortitude to play down 2 scores with against a team that just has all the momentum. It's tough. But if anybody can do it, I think Squid Inc. is the team to do it.
Nice little icon.
Great icon by Squid there. Great read. He still looks
if you're CJ's team here, you're just trying to make sure you don't get beat deep.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't let it be a fast drive.
The fact that you have Dan there. Oh, another icon. Maybe a little risky with these icons with Dan kind of hovering, but another good icon. He got Dan out of the way. Nice catch by Ocho.
Dan's blitzing really hard. This might be a game.
I think you're seeing a master class. Yeah, you're seeing a master class on how to blitz Squid.
Absolutely.
If you've
been able to do this, Squid has made Turkey and Newton. Yeah, he's made them both look just like average Joes. His sneaking and scrambling is just really good, and Dan is kind of maybe this will be a
great defense. Look at Tony
footage.
playing that.
Some good footage to watch. I think Squid taking the safe yards. Everything is covered. No need to force anything. Another delicious ultralist. Okay, we got 3rd down here. This is a big 3rd down play. Dan, a nice mini 90. He's been really relying on these mini 90s and icons, but they've been working, except for the one. I believe I think Dan intercepted one.
Yep.
But other than that, they've been going down the field pretty efficiently.
If you're going to watch film review on this, just seeing how Dan is blitzing Squid.
Yeah.
Icon.
Oh, that's the wrong icon.
Where is he going?
Another interception by CJ. I know Ocho wouldn't expect that. I think the icon was meant to go to Ducks.
Yeah, it must have been a misclick.
I know what happened to Squid in week 1. There's no reason for Ocho to expect the icon there. Maybe he could have tried to bail out Squid, but I think that was just a mistake by Squid, like a misclick. A huge momentum killer.
7th?
Whatever you guys do, don't look up in the sky. CJ's ego is floating away.
I mean, he deserves it. He's playing great, and he's playing against what a lot of people think are the best team. I've doubted CJ. I know a lot of people thought he would lose this game. I've been telling Wayne since before week 1 that I think Dan has Squid's number, and we're seeing that here. I think me and Wayne actually have a bet on this game.
Nice little handoff.
I think this is a big game, especially for voting awards at the end. Seeing how it's going.
I think this game is going to be a game we kind of use to, I think a lot of film review will be done on this game. Squid Inc. has looked perfect before this game, and they've just got nothing going offensively. They got the one jump ball touchdown, I mean, they're driving it down the field, to give them credit, every single time. It's just these small mistakes are costing them quite a bit. Probably going to see a sack here.
Ooh.
Oh, this
Tough
looks like a
throw.
block. It could be a block.
Oh,
Nice block by Dan. He barely got to him.
CJ
Fourth
definitely got
down.
pressured there. That's a hurry.
What do you guys think? Do they go for it here on fourth down? Play it safe, punt it? You're up 2
I
scores.
think. I mean, you got two of the best jump ballers, and Dan and Tony, and Ocho with a skinny unit at the bottom. I think, if anything, try to get something open, and if not, do a 2v1 at the bottom. Move the wraith.
Yeah.
Or a late
I
punt,
think
you never know.
they're going to go for it. I think they're anticipating a Hacks D, and they have a play set up for that Hacks D. Oh, and the play is wide open. They just completely let it go.
What a credit to CJ. What a play call.
Great.
The original TO.
He anticipated the Hacks D, found the perfect spot to throw it, and this one just looks like a complete game. Just for the underdogs, they look great. Besides the one mistake by CJ, that interception, he's played a perfect game. Maybe not perfect with some of the sacks, but near perfect, and that's really all you can ask for. No gain there by Tony. Nice tackle by Ducks.
They're starting to get to the point of the game that they really need like a pick six or a fumble six that's going to turn the game around. 2 scores with 7 minutes is really difficult. I think that'll be on Ocho's shoulders. Ocho jumping an icon, tosses, that kind of stuff.
You know, the fact that was just a toss play and they used up the entire clock tells me they're intentionally trying to run this clock out. So let's keep an eye on that reaver in the top left to see if they're just letting it run all the way down every time. Because that's what it looks like they're doing currently, which is a smart thing to do.
There's going to be a touchdown, man. Both of these guys are playing pretty flat. If it goes deep to the end zone, I'm going to predict touchdown here.
Like a double skinny. Oh my God, it's open. It is open.
Oh.
What a catch. Wow. What a throw. Amazing catch. Actually,
Tony Romo.
Can't give more credit to the catch there. It was maybe a tiny bit late, but Tony was able to adjust. And was that on? I believe that was on Ocho, right?
I think it was on Ducks. I think Ducks are dropped back there.
I see.
Dan had a great fake up, and Tony had a very patient route. And CJ just watched it unfold beautifully, roll down, roll up, and boom, it was there.
24-7 for the underdogs. This is what we were worried about.
Oh no!
Oh, another
That's a disaster, as Tony would
Zoom
say.
in on that, man. Zoom in on CJ. That was CJ.
No, that's CJ. There you
Wrong
go.
man.
CJ, zoom in on that, man. Great play, CJ.
Look how nice and round he is, right?
Perfect game.
A handoff?
I made that man who he is.
A nice.
Are you CJ's dad?
By, Tony there.
That's Team D right there, bro. That's a great play by CJ.
Oh,
amazing play. This is.
I have to say it's
like a blowout.
I have to say it's kind of sad to see Squid Ink in a position like this.
You can see Ojo's not even clicking right now. His thrusters, he only got one thruster going.
Let's do a quick APM check. They're clicking all right.
Some slow clickers on the underdogs.
Oh,
nice pass. Nice immediate throw. Nice first down.
Tony with a little bit of trolling there.
We can call it trolling. I think it may just be, milking this clock, getting the first down, staying in bounds. And
the original TO, man.
Oh, I just noticed we don't have the
line hop? Is that a line hop?
I wouldn't call that a line hop because he hit him on the line of scrimmage.
I would say, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think you're right. It was line of scrimmage. You're right. Can't call it a line hop if it was line of scrimmage.
it has to be pretty blatantly over the line. I don't think that. I think CJ just hiked it a little too late.
Wide open.
Another handoff. Nice yards by Tony. They're milking the clock here. Third down. SS. I think he meant to say FF.
No, I think he's just trying to be a snake. Sometimes he role plays.
SS. Maybe a strip sack is what he's looking for.
What's a strip sack?
When you get a fumble sack.
Oh, interesting. Oh,
Oh, an
Josh, so zoom
interception.
in on that,
Like,
man.
that's his second interception of the game.
yeah.
Maybe a little bit risky by the underdogs, but you know they can afford to be risky there. They're up by 3 scores here, and
If I'm them, I'm just trying to do a 2v1 on first down. On second down, get a first down, and then another 2v1, another 2v1, another 2v1. Try to get that.
yeah, this is what we call the morale drive. They've been driving it down the field.
Wow.
They haven't been able to score except for the jump ball by Ducks with a second left in the last half. But
I like that. The morale drive. That's a good one.
yeah, this is just to, make sure that you guys still got it. Just one off game. It's okay. Shake it off. Nice play. See, those are the Squid plays that we all know and love. Just a wide open cross the field to your wide receiver. I think after this week, we have a clear #1 team. Another sack by Dan. Dan's just having a monster game. And having this many sacks is impressive enough, but having it against Squid, I think, is just extra special.
Yeah, power rankings got to be adjusted here.
Absolutely, I agree. I think, they're no-brainer the top team in the league right now. Nice icon, wide open icon. Oh, another ultra lisk.
No fumble in this game?
That's pretty surprising.
Yeah.
Squid dropping back, slowed down just a little bit. He may be looking for a jump ball here. I think it would have been open if the raid had been placed in advance. He still throws it anyway. CJ's there. 1v1, Ocho and CJ.
Oh.
And it's a nice
And you
block
got-
by CJ.
Brings
get
us
Ducks
back
on
to the
there.
nice little jump ball contest that they had. Good times.
Yeah, I think if the raid is set, that's a touchdown because Ocho was wide open. But unfortunately, the raid was still moving up there while he was running his route. It's back in the end zone again. 4th down. What are they going to do? They've been.
Don't sneak it. Don't
Oh, he's
sneak it.
going to go for the first.
Shit. Oh, so
He
close.
got first.
Good
Great
job,
down,
Squid.
right around the edge. Yeah, Dan almost
Great
had him
read.
there.
Yeah, was scary. Dan was baiting him to sneak there. He wanted to get that stop.
The morale drive is still alive. Looks like it's just going to be a 2v2 jump ball potentially, or is it going to be a one? Yep, it's a 2v2 jump ball.
Ocho's hitting that thruster,
See
trying to
what
get back there.
Deflected. Second
Just an
down.
incomplete.
What do we have on the schedule? Who else is playing this week?
Our 2 commentators playing against each other this week. The heavy hitters versus the crusty crabs.
The heavy
Another
hitters.
sack.
Ow.
Oh, another sack.
Crusty
by
crab,
Dan.
so-
This is,
That must be so demoralizing.
Crusty
Yeah, I
Crabs are
agree.
1-1, and heavy hitters are 0-2, right?
That's right.
yep.
Be a big game.
Just the
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
that there.
Nice guy.
What we just saw right there, another intercept. That's 5 interceptions for Squid today. Look, even though Dan dropped back, I still think that Squid just is feeling that pressure. Dan has been on him all game. He's been the X factor. He just has his number. But let's be fair. Everyone has looked great. This is definitely oh no.
Oh,
CJ's
no.
feeling himself,
Oh my
man.
god.
Oh my
Perfect
goodness.
pass by CJ with
Oh,
just garbage
no.
time. Padding the stats. Dan again over Squid. This one is tough. But to be fair, y'all, like these guys are playing back-to-back days. Squid his sleep
Didn't
schedule's
Prism
all over
put
the place.
CJ's team like fifth place or something?
Fourth or third, I believe,
Fourth?
but I think they're
Yeah,
going
I
to be moved
think
up in the power rankings.
I think they have
Jesus.
to be number one after this week.
Yeah, tell me about it. An icon? Okay.
Touchback, but those don't count in your stats. Looks like we're gonna have a jump ball. I expect maybe a 2 blitz here. I know Ducks likes to set the raid in the middle of the field on these situations and try to get a 2v1 if two people are blitzing, but it looks like they're just doing a typical normal jump
Dan's
ball.
right on him.
Nope,
Dan's
Dan
right
get
on
a
him.
safety.
Ooh.
Nope.
Was close.
He has time.
Icon. Let's see if Ducks
There
can
it
block.
is. Let's see what Ocho's getting some
Oh,
stacks here for
no.
whoever has picked him in fantasy, and what a game.
What
From
a
start to
game.
finish. I think Underdogs just completely dominated the game, to be frank. We gotta give them credit. Squid Inc. are playing back-to-back games. That can be exhausting. Squid barely has any sleep. So
Are we going to go do a
Let's go do some
interview with the
interviews.
winners or the?
Let's do the
yeah,
winners.
let's go talk to the winners
so-
first.
Hey, I don't have access to get in there. How do I get in there?
Yeah, we're gonna need Lem or somebody. Let me ask Lem to pull us in. 1 second.
I think all of them left actually. I remember.
No, I think they're in there.
Are they?
Okay, Lem is gonna take us all in there.
Perfect.
Bring us in, baby. Wait, why can't I see their team?
Because
he was doing that before too.
Congratulations. Are you guys open to interviews?
Well. What a fucking game, boys.
You guessed
Holy
it, bro.
game.
You had faith?
I'm
Guessed it.
okay. So I told them. I thought you guys. I've been telling Wayne since before week 1. Dan and CJ and Tony and Portis. They're gonna win that game. We made a bet. I will share the bet later. But yeah, you guys played incredibly. Everybody, Dan. I can't believe how many sacks and how much pressure you're able to get on him. Tony, the amount of plays you were able to just stay patient and find a way to get open, and CJ with his patience. I think you guys all three did an incredible job. Yeah, how do you guys feel like the game went? Did it go as you expected? Yeah.
One of you guys want to take this first?
You're our captain.
Okay. No. So no, it didn't. No, it didn't go as expected. Because yeah, not as expected at all. So
Thought it was gonna be closer.
I think everyone thought that we would lose this game.
Let the record show. Dan knows.
Yeah.
I was definitely one of the non-believers of your team. I definitely, after tonight's game,
Well,
I'm a believer now. That's for sure.
I mean, I think you guys are now undoubtedly the number 1 team in the league. You guys are 3-0. I think we need a name change from the underdogs to the favorites.
Top dogs.
The top dogs. There it is. Yeah, all around, great chemistry. So I have a question for CJ. CJ, you made very few mistakes this game. There was a few, like there was at one point, I don't know if you remember, you threw an interception to Ducks. You were
Yes.
kind of closer to their side of the field, and you just had so much space to run the ball. You had
Yeah.
you had a lot of space. Was it just kind of like you didn't want to run? You wanted to just be patient? What was going through your mind there?
Well, you complimented my patience, but that was a moment of me being impatient. So, I really didn't need to icon Dan there. I had communicated it to Dan that I wanted to icon him, and then I kind of forced the issue, even though Ducks spied it and had it covered, and I had the whole field to sneak. So I think it was good play by Ducks. It was really good pressure and a balance between pressure and spying from him.
Mm-hmm.
And I've just got to be better than that.
Yeah. I mean, still great job. They sacked you guys a few times at the beginning of the game, and you managed to get that deep touchdown. So kudos to you. Question to you, Dan. Dan, you put a ton of pressure on Squid. I haven't seen Squid get sacked that many times. Even some of the early throws he was throwing, I think you were just in his mind at that point in the game because I would see you blitz him and then drop back and he would still throw it even though you're nowhere near where the ball is going and you're nowhere near him. He just feels that pressure. There was one play that catch by Ducks, their only points in the game, where you kind of slowed down there right at the end. Did you just not see the mine?
I thought it was gonna be an early spawn, so I was playing for early spawn, and that's
I
the only
see.
touchdowns that we've truly given up. But
Yeah, just a
no, I
moss,
love
1 second left. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, and that's
I-
rough because Tony was like, "Hey Dan, let's use your wide receiver range." I was like, "Okay," and then even CJ and I even said like, "Hey, they're gonna try to 2v1 us. Let's not let it happen." And it was just a 1v1, and I got Moss. But in regards to Blue Squid, I love that guy so much. Literally taught him Kurt and I. He's our little baby. I know how much he wants to go ahead and beat me. He's vocalized it. He's told all of you guys it, and it's just learning how to counter what we're doing to him and reading the defenses. So hope he just
Dan,
watches it, knows
I
that I
I
love
gotta
him.
stop you. I think you got to give yourself a little more credit because I think Squid has been playing great and is like top tier QB at this point. People have tried to stop him, and you've just been the only one that was able to figure him out. So maybe give yourself a little more credit there versus things that Squid has to do.
He
Yeah.
played fucking excellent, dude. Tony got like 2 to 3 picks, and
Yeah,
then
that was
CJ got a
my
couple picks. Like we're a really good defensive team. So it's not just
Yeah.
my defensive play calls. A lot of those times, it's just C2 and let me cook and then force him a bad throw. And, our team was there for it. So
Dan, I'd like
Yeah,
to
I
give you an
got-
opportunity. Would you like to send him a
Oh.
nice little audio letter to Blue Squid?
I love you, Blue Squid. I'm sorry. But the UnderDawgs, just too good. Too good. Really good defense.
Thank you, Dan. We'll conclude our interviews
I
here
got-
for now.
I got hold on, I got 3 real quick follow-ups. Sorry.
All right, go ahead.
CJ, what's your walkout music? CJ.
Who let this guy in here?
I didn't say anything, so
Been
I'm not
announcing
gonna
this whole
answer a
time.
question, but I'm just gonna say one thing. I think I proved my point that playing defense on RB is the easiest thing in the world, and Wayne and Prism might be overrated.
Wait, Tony, I do have a
Nice.
question for you, so don't leave yet. I know you have to eat. So sorry, Young, just 1 second.
Yeah, no
Don't-
problem. And Dan, what was your what's your film review session on Squid? How come you were able to get to him so quickly?
He likes to throw the medium to long, but like I said, man, Tony played fucking great offensively and defensively. So,
Yeah, it's easy when you get some good guys back there.
Yep, it's running different looks. That's what Blue Squid's got to learn is that he's so good at defeating C2 within pubs and stuff, and some tourneys. But when you run different, like we ran way different stuff throughout the whole entire day, and it makes you go, what the fuck, and just throw just like what who was it, Krusty. Like there was times where I wasn't even near him, not even close to him, and he's throwing, errant throws. Just it's mind games, man, mind games.
Yeah. And then last one for Tony.
No, that's
you
it.
got
Thank you.
okay.
Let's go to Squid Steve. Squid.
Wait, I got
Squidding
no
before they have to
questions though,
dip.
Sam.
Wait, get Tony a question.
I got no questions.
All right.
three-
Oh my goodness.
I have a
You
It's
got
another
3
long
credits.
interview.
You started
Tony,
the year with 3 credits for games. What you've already used 2. Are you going to go into the playoffs and use your next one? Are you sitting out the rest of the season? What's happening to use your 3 credits?
I was supposed to already be done. I already said goodbye to the team, but here we were tonight because Fortis had an emergency, unfortunately. So.
Tony, what was that? What was it like? Some
Hello, Squid. Could I interest you guys in an interview?
Yeah. I think Dux is already gone, but yeah, we can.
Tough game for you guys. Definitely, as one of the commentators, I was really rooting for you guys. You guys are the TTT core, and I was looking forward to, seeing my old team really perform. What do you think happened today during with UnderDawgs?
Yeah, I think it was just a kind of a day where everything went wrong for us. I think mentally we were all not there. Um, I think there on defense, I was like fucking up a lot for sure. On offense, it was kind of hard for me to see their units, so it was hard for me to make icons and pass a little bit. I just had to kind of guess if somebody was open or not. Um, but yeah, so that it was a little bit tough. But I mean, hats off to CJ. He got all his deep plays working, and it just happened to work on us.
Yeah, I mean, Ducks had a really beautiful jump ball there before the half, but I think you had thrown him one skinny that honestly looked wide open. He kind of stepped away from it for a second, and then Tony ended up getting the pick. I don't know if you remember the play I'm talking about, Squid.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it looked wide open. Somehow Tony got there just in time, but I do think Ducks maybe messed that one up a bit. Other than that, it feels like Dan is just like his pressure seemed really insane. I don't think we've seen anybody able to get to you like Dan has. Do you feel like he does something in particular, like the way he blitzes? I made a comment that I thought maybe, you guys are playing back-to-back games. It's kind of exhausting. Your your sleep schedule's kind of all over the place. You guys haven't really been able to practice much. But yeah, what do you think? How do you think Dan got to you so much?
I think usually I would icon, and a lot of the times the icons were open, but I was just slow, like with my reaction. And also, I couldn't really tell where their units were, so it was a little bit tough for me because they're like
Oh,
a
the
darker
brown.
color on
Yeah.
the map.
Yeah. Well, when CJ went to choose colors, he went for the darkest first before anyone else, and we know why he did that.
I don't think
Oh
he did it
yeah.
on purpose, but it
I
was
mean,
a
he
little
chose.
bit of adjusting for me. But I think usually I would get those icons off, and I think there's like 5 times where I was like, oh my God, like I usually would have gotten that icon off because Ocho and Ducks were calling for it, and they would be open, but I just I had to like squint and like look and be like double check. Um, so yeah, I think in particular, there were a lot of sacks where I would try to extend the play, because I just couldn't see that well. Like there probably, if we watch it back, there's gonna be a lot of times where I throw and it's just completely covered, um, which I normally just wouldn't do. So that is the reason for that.
Is this the first loss of the season?
Yeah.
Question for honesty. I
Yeah.
know you've been on a huge win streak ever since last season. How are you coping and dealing with your first loss?
I mean, I'm probably gonna drink myself to sleep tonight.
There it is.
There it is. With
I
some
mean,
board games,
where do you
right?
guys,
Absolutely. With you guys. Starting with
Perfect.
Sinner.
so you guys were driving it down the field at the first half almost every single time. Like you guys were able to drive it down, and then just small mistake here and there, and then the touchdown at the end, just huge momentum shift for you guys. Um, but yeah, it sounds like a combination of units, everyone just having an off day.
Well, I think there was two ints. There was one where I called a down up mid, and it was just the spawn was blocked and it just popped out to CJ, and then the other time was that Tony int where we should have had that touchdown. And there was a couple more ints. Um, I know I threw an int in garbage time, but taking those out, um, I think there were just a couple of those that really changed the momentum of the game for sure. Uh,
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna get a touchdown or drive it up, and then something like that happened.
And that
Ocho, what do you
concludes
feel you
our
did good or bad?
interview. Thank you so much,
Uh,
Squid. Thank you to the underdogs. We had a wonderful game on week 3. Looking forward to our next week. Thank you to my
there it is.
commentators, Jeff and Krusty. I am Sin, and I'll see you next week.
Did you have a question for me?
Bam.